Yo mama, yo mama, yo mama. Izelo phumilanga. Inangizami simba. Ekunzima. Ola moye zwande, akiruzi moye lende, kilivile moye yande. Oh ah, ola moye zwande, akiruzi moye lende, kilivile moye yande. Yeah, ola moye yande, akiruzi moye lende, kilivile moye yande. Mama, ola moye zwande.
Talk tagazaga no ha se duma se ba ba to igaga bophelo ke menswitch bo hloka plaga maga plana ra wa so tlazala le kanjaga ha vela o ka tswella la re ka kwaela yane ya mashala skimi bona ntaka sengile ka caravat ha o mona di mona le sona le plane gasa ntaka ka qetela o matha tseba ya mahodimo never o lahla bunyazele twanga pelasa ngwana ngono sa fitile ka dijeli mohopolo hona ezele levela practically ntate ya bakena molo
sa sanka mophemeta o ya dithuta tsamaya o iphoka dintinti ba o tšhenyi ba tshware phupe o bapadise mosela o seke wa ba fatla ba o phalle le ba tshware lefela ba tshware stolo ka moya dithuteng ba kgathale ba ahlame ba o tlamee.
What's to lose with your boy? I'm back again and again and again and again and again. It's the boy that always knew that he's gonna be a star. You feel me? Hey, fun. Guys, today's vlog is for educational purposes only. Educational purposes. If you didn't know this, now you know. Well, for a start. But if you wanna like visit this place, maybe okay, whatever place there, wherever you are, there's a botanical garden somewhere. Obviously, province ngule botanical gardens, guys. So, anyways, yeah, man. Regamo, we are doing educational purposes only. Yes, please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Yeah, hurry, let's go see what the video has in store. I understand. But anyways, from me, it's love and peace. Let's go. Hurry, let's go here. What we have in store. But anyway, let's go. That's up.
So the name is the real yellowwood tree. I don't know why they call it yellowwood, but anyway. A nice thing about this tree is that it has leaves that are strong, so the leaves can last throughout from January to December without turning brown or dying. So the leaves are evergreen. That's what we call them. Ne? But the whole tree, if you're looking at the whole tree, you can the damage is not that much like other plants. It's not that much. So that means that the tree can survive in very harsh conditions. Ne? Right. Another nice thing about trees or plants is that they can be girls or boys, male or female. Yes. So sometimes we can tell that by the seeds that they produce. So if the seeds like are a certain color or are a certain shape, then we can tell that this is a male or this is a female. Ne? Okay, so today is the last day of the Heritage Month, so let's go look at an example of what we say when we protect our heritage. Ne?
Okay.
Botanical garden, they come and do that. Yeah, if you have your 21st birthday, you want to celebrate it in a park, in a nice park, you come to the botanical garden and do that. The botanical garden is open to the public, everyone, and it's family friendly. That's the nice thing about it. Children can come to the garden. Ne?
Next year, can we?
You're not even getting married. Chief, you're not even getting married. Shut up.
Part of the garden, we call it the medicinal garden. So there are different types of medicinal plants that we find. Here we have Kenkar bush, we have Artemisia afra umsonyane that was used for your chest if it was tight. In the times of COVID, we have starflower that has its own uses. So this part of the garden just tries to show examples of medicinal plants. Ne? The two structures that we can see here, the two huts, just show cultural diversity. Ne? So we have Basotho people, we have Afghaner people. We are just trying to show like the difference is that there's black people, there's white people. Ne? We can go inside that one. That one has a table inside, has some items, has paintings. This one is just as it is. There's nothing inside, but you can go inside and see for yourself, and then we can come out.
As you can see, these ones, they don't know these things. Say,
There are parts in South Africa where the plants are like this. Like you go for a long time and the plants are like this. Ne? People say it's an alu, likhala, ikhala. That's what we know them as. Ne?
Yeah.
But these plants, we usually call them succulent plants because they have soft, thick leaves. So if they have thick leaves, that means they have a lot of water in them, right? And that means that they can grow in conditions that are not great. So the soil can be dry, the soil can be rocky, but if they do get water, they can live for a very long time. Eh? So another nice thing is that succulents, they give us medicine most of the time. So they give us medicine. They make our shampoos, they make our lip gloss, lotion. That's what succulents are for. People, you say that it's good for your skin. So sometimes people take them without thinking about the environment, because if you take a plant from the ground, then that means you are leaving the soil open. Ne? And once the soil is open, that means it's not good for the environment. Ne? Okay, let's go that side. See. So this is what we mean when we say that we are looking at a piece of history. Ne?
Okay.
So we know that the Khoisan or the San people had a way, they needed to capture whatever that was happening in the community. Ne? Like us, we take pictures now, we have photographs if we have an event, a family event, so that's what happens. But in the past, people did not have phones, but they did want to say this is what happened. Ne? So one way they would do that is by drawing on rocks or on caves, and this is an original drawing, so you can see that there is a drawing there of an animal, two animals actually, and then they used different techniques. So it's either they used the bone to scratch the rock, or they used the color that comes from metal to give the red color. Ne? So we have this to show, because it's an original it's an original painting. I mean, not a painting, it's an original rock. Ne? So it comes from the olden days, like especially because it was Heritage Month. Ne? Yeah. So people would come and see like how it gives us an idea of how people used to live in the past. Ne? Okay, so if we go there, those are some common flowers that we see in the Free State.
Wa kwa mfa. Ona phela ka itse wena ka moditsi wa ka mo.
So most of the time we get daisies here in the Free State, we get roses. So yeah, this is just to show us common flowers, and then to show us an example of a fossil. Do we know what a fossil is? What do they say a fossil is in school? What's a fossil?
What is a fossil then?
What's a fossil in your language? In your language?
Let them answer, phela. They must answer. We want answers today. What is a fossil? Can't you tell me what is a fossil? Ay, you are disappointing me.
You are ne? Okay, you are almost there. Ne? Okay. So a fossil is a place where is an item that is preserved. Ne? It's kept safe by the natural item. So your soil. Ne? So this was once a tree, ne? But now you can't call it a tree because the soil has covered it up and made it into stone so that it lives forever. A fossil is an idea or something that lives forever. Now we can say that, okay, we had a tree in this year, but now we can see that it has turned into stone, which is something that happens in nature. Ne? Sometimes, like, there are plants that will go extinct. Ne? So what does extinct mean, guys? If we say something is extinct, what do we mean? Iphelile, ne? I say you can't see it anymore, but there will be a fossil of that plant. So like a almost like a picture in the soil, so that you know that it was there. Ne? That's what a fossil is, something that was there before. So this is just an example of what happens when we have fossils in nature. Ne? Weather can support grasses. Ne? So you find that in other places we see the plants that we saw that side, succulent plants. Other places have very big trees. It just depends on the weather of that place. Ne? Which is why we are encouraging people to take natural sciences seriously, because you can get a job in the natural sciences. You study the soil, you study the weather, you study the air that we breathe, you study plants, you make sure that there is plants so that people can breathe good oxygen. Ne? So this is what we call an example of a grassland, and this is what the Free State looks like. Ne? If you go to other places in South Africa, you will see different places. Ne? But I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think grass is important to us? Do you think grass is important? Or it's just grass? It's just grass. Ne? But it's very important to us. It keeps the soil, it makes sure that soil have plants, so that when it rains, the water doesn't go everywhere in an uncontrollable manner. Grass can also take in carbon dioxide and give us oxygen. Grass does the same thing as plants, because grass is plants. Ne? We were that side, we saw the roof was made out of grass. We saw some items that were made out of grass, brooms, hats. People sell those things, they make money through grass. So grass is important to us. Ne? And nama, meat that we eat, cows, sheep, what do they eat?
Grass.
Exactly. So if there was no grass, then we would not be getting the meat that we eat and that we need in our diet, right? So grass is very important to us. The botanical garden is used by different people, as much as families come, but maybe students, they come as well if they have a very serious project. Students from the UFS, Motewa, CUT, because there are students who are studying about the natural environment. So they come, they use this place, they do their experiments, they work towards their project. So the botanical garden has many different uses. Ne? Yeah, besides people coming to chill and have fun.
I've never been on this side of botanical garden. Ne?
But shit, that time I'm gonna the views. The views. I've never been on this side. I never. But okay, let's go.
Water cleans our air. Water does the same thing as plants. So water is very important to us.
Shut up.
And water is very important in South Africa because we have a problem with water. So if we see any places with water, people they have value towards it. So you can find yourself being a water scientist, studying water, giving people water. There is an opportunity to do that if you are interested in doing that, because you're gonna have to make a choice after grade 9, 10, 11, 12. After grade 12, most importantly, what you want to do with your life. So we always try to tell people that there is jobs in the environmental sector. So a lot of people know about being a doctor, a nurse, a teacher. They never think about the jobs that we have in the environment. And the environment helps us live our life. So we need to make sure that there are people working towards that. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna go back, then you are going to have a little bit of time while we sort out your transport and how you are going to get back, and then after that we are going to come fetch you and then we're gonna return you. But it was very nice being with you guys. I enjoyed every moment. I really did. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna go back that side. Maybe we're gonna find the other group as well. I'm not sure, is that the other group? So we can also go join them and take a little bit and
Ola moye zwande, akiruzi moye lende, kilibile moye yande. Oh ah, ola moye zwande.